Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm still in the Gambia for holiday. Today I came to our health center in Pira. Our Gambia West Coast region, Combo is where Pira is located. Yeah, here I have to feature some of our health personnel in the hospital about the issue they face in the hospital and what we need in our hospital as African, as Gambian, how to improve our health. So for that being the case, I came to here to have some dialogue with our personnel, health personnel. Here we have one Ibrahim Anyandu, which is my own cousin. So he's in the side of public health, you know. So Ibrahim, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Ibrahim Anyandu, public health. Right now in Pirang Minor Hospital. Basically, sorry, can you push? Basically, some of our activities we specialize more on preventive medicine, and at the other side of our functions, our colleagues do curative medicine. As the world is moving, I believe preventive medicine is one of the best solutions, which is cost effective, and it promotes health, prolonged life, and it's essential for people to venture into public health. By doing so, we will be able to save more lives at once and in random and collectively, and we'll be able to make a better health for everyone. So that's the concept: protection, prevention, and promotion and prolonging of life. That's the concept.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So if our viewers want to know who is Ibrahim, who is Ibrahim?
Who is Ibrahim?
Yeah.
Well, it's not something big.
Yeah.
Well,
where Ibrahim came from?
Okay, fine. I'm a native of Pirang.
Mm-hmm.
Combo is West Coast region, the Gambia. I'm a graduate of public health. I have a 3 years work experience. Work from central level to regional to district, now to facility level. So anticipating to move to another higher level to make sure that we can move this department higher and to make sure that we have a healthy nation at large.
So what motivated you, Ibrahim, to enter into public health? We have so many specialization, so you choose to enter public health. What motivated you?
Well, it's about passion. Make your passion your profession. So you have passion to do something. Basically, I want to venture into health to make sure that I participate into national goals and to achieve or make sure that help people in one way or the other for them to attain their health. But looking at it, if I go into curative medicine, then I'll be dealing with individuals, like one person at a time. It will be fruitful, but I believe so. By going into a public health, then I will be dealing with vast number of people. I will be dealing with the public directly, know their problem, help them to solve their problems, convince them to change their attitudes. Attitude, behavior, and knowledge, it goes together, giving them a proper knowledge for them to choose a better attitude, to change their behavior. In doing that, we try to minimize the risks associated to their health, and by minimizing or reducing those ones, you try to protect them from being sick or infected from other diseases or coming in contact with anything that is pollutant or risks or can be catastrophic to their life. So in doing so, I believe public health is the best and the only domain that can make things better for us. Looking at our situation as a nation, being a developing country, we are not financially strong, and technically we are a little bit behind. So doing preventive medicine, I think, is the best idea, because we will not be having sophisticated machines that will be warrant us for us to do some certain procedures like developed countries are doing. But if we're having a very good public health system, then we will be able to protect our people from getting sick or developing conditions that will warrant those sophisticated machines to be alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. How long have you been working with the health, Ministry of Health in the Gambia?
I've been working with the ministry since 2011 August. That's my birthday.
Yeah, mashallah. Happy birthday.
I got my employment letter on my birthday. Then that was at the peak of COVID. So I was supposed to EDC, Epidemiology and Disease Control, where I work as a surveillance officer for COVID-19 response, case investigation officer. Then from there, we want to decentralize. I was posted to the West Coast too. Then for everybody to have access, not only those at the Greater Banyan area, but also those at Western Group also have access to COVID and COVID protocols. Then whereby I was put into the nominal role at Brikama District Hospital, then as a surveillance focal person, district surveillance focal person. Then I was at Brikama until 2020 to end of 2022. Then I was posted at Foni Prefect as the district surveillance officer and a district public health officer too. So then was there up to 2024. Later June, I received my redeployment to
Pira Health Center, which is your own.
Yes, my own place village, where I am born and grow, and I have families, relatives, and everybody. In fact, I'm living in Pira. So I find it tough, but in fact, I enjoy working with my people, and I'm expecting a prosperous time to spend with them. Collectively, we'll be able to do something to make sure that we have a better parent together. We have people that are living healthy, more especially the under 5, because they are our targets, and they are the people that are going to lead us in the future. So they are our hopes. So you can only make the future bright by doing what is right. So that's it.
Okay. Yeah, so what are the experience you gain from this whole health sector you was posted?
Well, it's still the same. We have some challenges like on different. We have constraints on different areas. When it comes to logistics, comes to service delivery, well, more especially is logistics. So logistics is the problem. Procurement of medications and other stuff that will be needed are also our basic constraint. But the government is doing very great, though it's not easy to serve for the whole country, but the government is doing their quota. And what's left is for us as Gambians to also show our commitment, our social corporate responsibilities that we owe our country, something that we have to do our country, something. So better for us. It's not about what can my country do for me, but what can I do for my country. Now it's in the form of payback time, because we are born in this country, grown, and now we are living in this country, and we are expected to have a better future in this country. So it's never bad for us to give our country something. So that's it. In doing that, we were able to have a better health system. It's not easy though, because the problems are almost the same from wherever I've been through. So I believe support is what we need. The government need to be supported in whatever they have need to make sure that they can provide a good health service delivery for the people.
Yeah, that's true. Me too. I encourage people to do so. But what Ibrahim said, that's the fact we have to give back to our community. So that's our main target on this program. Yeah. So Ibrahim, going further, what are the challenges you face, Pirang, Minor Health Center.
In Pira Minor Health Center, though I've not been here for long, it's just like I'm here for like 1 month and going into my second month. Yeah. The thing is, it's not going to be easy for me to justify all the points that I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But here is a very big community that needs help. Looking at the facility and looking at the populace, looking at the statistics, you will realize that they need a well-equipped health facility different from this other one, because what the community people needs, what the populace needs, is more demanding than the service this facility is provided.
Sure.
We have qualified health practitioners that are able to do their job if there is equipment or if there is space or motivation in whatever they are doing. So upgrading this facility to another level, to a major health center or a hospital level, then I will do a lot. But that cannot be done alone. So the government have a lot of responsibilities to do. So if people can venture into either by structurally, by building good structures for the community and hand it over back to the government and supporting them medicationally, giving them equipment like scanning machines, other machines that needs to be for things to go standard, all those sophisticated machines that we need to improve. Looking at it, we do not even have a lab. So by upgrading the facility, building more structures, I would encourage the government to post more health personnel, because all those personnel that needs to work here will not even have a space to work. So sending them here is a waste of human resources. So but by creating that position, then it's take and take. Give the government something, the government give it back. So this is how it goes. So if we can have philanthropies that will venture into building structures, construction, giving the facility medicines, giving them equipment, give them lab technical tools, and give the public health office all the logistics that they need. We go in for preventive medicine, they go in for curative medicine, and everything is in that. I believe here is a very big community. A community which is about 15,000 population, and it's big. It's big, to be honest.
Sure.
So looking at the distance and their referral point also. So right now we are not having an ambulance, and we do have cases that are serious that need to be referred, also needs to be put in place. So all those things are things that are necessary that the government cannot do it alone. So if people can help, it will be better.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to ask you about this question. The most cases you guys have registered in the Gapirang Minor Health Center. The most cases.
The most prevalent cases.
Yeah.
Okay. Weekly we do what we call weekly surveillance. That's passive surveillance. We go through registers to confirm how many cases do we have, how many people visit the hospital, what are some of the cases that are highly prevailing, that are occurring, that are happening within this community. And we also look at the cluster of cases, like cases that are coming from the same end. Like let's say when we have diarrhea, how many diarrhea is coming from Pira, how many diarrhea is coming from Ponto, how many diarrhea.
Good.
Looking at this facility alone, it's having its own catchment, which is not only entitled to Pira. We have different villages under Pira. Under this facility, places like Bondo, Koloro, Maninaba, and the like, they are all under Pira. So here is their main health facility where they do some of the things, like they are sick for medication and stuff like that. Even for immunization services, here is where they seek for immunization services on the 5 routine immunization services. So we do all those things. But looking at the cases, basically under 5s, the most prevalent diseases will be from our collection. We have pneumonia is key.
Yeah,
Pneumonia under 5 is a concern. We have what we call diarrhea, not dysentery, but diarrhea also. And the prevalence of skin diseases also on the fight is a concern, is alarming in fact. We collect samples, we send them to the lab, results are coming, and we're trying to see how to mitigate some of those things. Yes. But looking at the above 5 also, that is the adult age, we have chronic disease conditions, like we have where you have diabetes, hypertension, you know, so many chronic diseases that are coming up. All those ones are, we even having respiratory complications that they are also very serious and it's getting high. So people, these are neglected diseases that people are not focusing more on, and they are seriously affecting us. And it's going to be a killing disease at some point in time, maybe next 5 years to come. It will cause more harm. So I think those conditions need not to be sidelined, need not to be forgotten, need not to be neglected. They need more support. So what we will need, we need more test kits on those areas, like for the case of diabetes, so that we will know what type of diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2, so that people will be coming to the clinic continuously and we'll be doing series of tests on diabetes, on hypertension, we have BP machines and the stuff like that, and other disease conditions too, so that we will be able to do one or two things and move ahead to another level too. So basically these are some of the food diseases that are in level, and they are prevalent is high, and they are always occurring. Every day somebody will come with the conditions like that, and it's coming.
So that's it. So as you mentioned these diseases, what are the tools, what are the machines you guys have here to diagnose these patients?
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Well, basically, I will leave that aspect for the clinicians.
Yes,
when they come, they can tell you what they need exactly, and what they have in hand, and how they manage to use them, and to make sure that when there is emergency, we do not lack. So we have to do all those contingency plans and all that stuff like that. But they will be in a better position to answer all those questions. So what I was specializing would be more of a topical aspect. Yes, we do all these other parts, but we specialize more on preventive medicine, because we don't want people to get sick before they come for treatment.
Okay. Yes. So we are taking more time, and then I have to leave you, but I want you to give us the advice what community can do before falling in sick and then come to hospital. What advice do you have for our community people?
Yes, I would advise everybody to live healthy and stay healthy. Doing so, you have to follow the protocols and ask for guides before you do anything concerning your health. We try to make sure that we live in an environment that are not carcinogenic, and they are healthy, they are free from pollutions, and we also try to make sure that our environment is very clean and safe for a living. We also ask for guides and advices from the direct people that are dealing with that special work, that is going to be the health practitioners. If you have any concern, go to the hospital, ask for advice, or go for diagnosis. And let's stay away from self-diagnostic. Like let's say you start googling from one point to see what kind of sickness do you have, or what should I do to cure this, or what kind of medicine. Let's stop that. Even those that are practitioners, they are not advised to diagnose themselves, much more people that are not. So in doing so, we are doing more harm to ourselves than good. And when things get worse, we will blame ourselves. And I also advise people, let us not wait until when it gets worse for us to report to the hospital. We report to the hospital as early as possible. These are public hospitals or public facilities that can only grow and be better if we want. So we cannot neglect them, because we do not have all the medications that we want. But let me tell you, to have a proper diagnosis is have a cure. Coming to the hospital, public hospital, we have a proper diagnosis, and having that proper diagnosis means you have half to your cure. Then the rest that will be done is, if all the medicines are not available, then we see how best we can help the patient to get all those medications.
Yeah, I didn't quote you, but I used to heard this message from people. They used to say, in the hospital there is no medicine. They said, people used to say that we don't have medicine in our public health centers. So they even they have a disease, even they fell sick, they will prefer to stay at home, take some herbs medicines, or go into another clinic than they come into the community health center. What advice do you have for those people?
Well, I do not have much to say about that, because herbs, they are good, but they are not scientific. Scientific, you cannot measure their quality and the quantity, what should be the dosage you should take. You cannot measure that, so you cannot justify whether it's good or not. So I don't have much to say about that one. But what I can tell you, like, the highest referral point is government facilities.
Sure.
These are public facilities.
Sure.
If you go to private, I'm not discouraging people going for private hospital, but if you go to private and you are getting your medications, if things get worse and they cannot manage, they will refer you to public hospitals for them to manage you and get you better. So before you reach to that stage, I'm asking for you to start it where you should go to. If we do not have, like, if you are coming to public hospital, you go with $25 or $50 for ticket, then that's just an estimate. I don't even know how much the ticket is. So you go there with it. So if you go for a ticket, 25, they diagnose you and tell you this is the condition you have. But we have this medicine, we do not have this medicine. If you go to private, before seeing a doctor, you pay more than $25. Then after that, the 25, you go for series of tests that will cost you almost nearly $2,000. You go for your medications. To compare that one, they give you diagnosis free. They ask you to go and buy medication less than $300. Which one is reasonable? And you go and seek for medication elsewhere, and when those people cannot manage you and it gets worse, they will refer you back to that hospital that you are denying for you to take your medication. I believe it's the same people that are working in the government facility are the same people that are going for part-time in private facilities. So I don't have much to say about that, but what I would advise people is let them go and seek for help at the right time.
Yeah, thank you so very much, Ibrahim Anyandu. Thank you so much for your time. I'm glad about what you have acknowledged us, the issues we have, and then the input advice you give it to us. Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful, and I will thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. May Allah uplift your position to higher, so that many people can benefit from you people. Thank you so very much, Nyandu.